Good morning or good afternoon to you in whatever time span you're currently in right now. Did you know that Uber is available in 58 countries around the world and Lyft is only available in 65 cities currently in the United States? Referring back to my previous speech, ride-sharing is defined as the joint travel of two or more people in a single car. There are many needs for Uber and Lyft on a daily basis. Most of us experience problems like traffic and parking struggles and other problems while we're trying to get to places. So places like work, school, or other destinations may be difficult to travel to due to all these struggles going on. In the beginning of the semester, I had an exam for one of my major classes, and due to all the traffic and parking struggles on campus, I decided to take an Uber to campus. I make sure I reach my test on time, and it was one of the best things I ever have done. When I got to campus, I saw other cars like trying to rush into park and trying to like get into the garage ASAP before other cars, or just cutting each other. It was just a whole big mess, and I felt bad for all these people because who knows if they were gonna get the parking or not. But by taking the Uber, I knew I was like at my destination and I'm ready to go for my test and done. It is crucial for someone to get a ride back home safely that has been intoxicated or has been out all night. As we all know, the holiday season is approaching, which means there'll be a lot of alcohol and there'll be a lot of parties. According to the DMV driver's handbook, it is legal to drive after consuming an excessive amount of alcohol in any form or any drugs in any form or a combination of alcohol and drugs. Therefore, there is a need for a safe ride back home. There is an unreliable transit system. According to Joseph Stolzberg, an author from the Vox magazine, states that American buses, subways, and light rails have lower ridership levels, fewer service hours, and longer wait times between trains. Even the best ones have multiple stops and limited hours running. So like that means they don't have good services, they have multiple stops, it can be tiring and overwhelming for someone who's riding these services. Also, boarding can be a problem. Eventually everyone will be trying to board at the same time. Some people might get on, some people might not. So the public transit system is unpredictable. Traveling through an unfamiliar city is a big problem. Whether you're on a business trip or a family vacation, you'll need a ride to the airport and back. Pollution is a big environmental factor. Referring to the Environmental Protection Agency, burning fossil fuels like gas and diesel lead to CO2 emissions, which is a greenhouse gas, and it releases into the atmosphere. As well as the buildup of the CO2, it leads the Earth's atmosphere to warm up and result in climate changes, and we've all seen this happen in the past couple of years. And a researcher from UC Berkeley studied that 27% of the US greenhouse gases emissions is from our transportation. Getting around places can be easier when you utilize Uber and Lyft. It is cheaper than using your own car. An author from a blog called Quoted, stated that he utilized 50 ride-sharing services for a month. 25 Uber and 25 Lyft. Overall, he was satisfied with the ride service. Uber and Lyft are available at nighttime. And a fun fact is, they're available 24/7 whenever you need a ride back home safely. Eddie, a senior at California State University of Los Angeles, states, "I only use Uber when I'm going as a group. A lot of the time, the drivers will start a small talk. I feel like Uber is pretty safe. It is more accessible than a taxi. The drivers don't seem annoyed. They expect people who ask for Uber to be generally young adults who are drunk and need a ride home." Eddie felt taking an Uber is the most safe thing he has done ever, and he feels safe when he's out at night. Companies provide background checks. The Uber app provides riders with the driver's first name, photo, and the vehicle they're going to be driving in. It helps the riders to get in the right vehicle because they have idea beforehand what they're going to be expecting. Also, Lyft states that their drivers go through background checks and they go through the DMV. Both companies claim to provide a safe, reasonable, and responsible environment for their drivers and riders. Overall, it's an amazing process. Safety is ensured while utilizing these services. Both companies beat the unreliable transportation system. You save travel time when utilizing these services because you can arrange a ride in within minutes. With the new technology, you can just download whichever app you want, Uber or Lyft, then fill out the necessary information, for example, from the destination you want to go to or come back from, and the driver will be there in seconds. With the phone, you can track the driver when he or she will be there. The average wait time is 4 to 5 minutes. The driver drops you to your location and leaves, and there you are at your destination. Train, no problem. There are other alternatives available. According to Juan, a transportation expert at the California State University of Los Angeles, says people may take public transit more often if they are certain they can use a ride service. For example, someone might take a commuter train to work rather than drive because they know they can get a ride home even if they miss the last train. Overall, Uber and Lyft provide these services after the train time schedules are over or there's not transportation available. Uber and Lyft provide various options for people to travel in. For example, Uber offers Uber X, Uber XL, Uber SUV, Uber Taxi, and there's so much more to look at. Similarly, Lyft provides Lyft, Lyft Line, and Lyft Plus, and they have various options on their website as well. All the arrangements can be done on your phone beforehand before traveling to your destination. So whether you're in a hotel or at an airport, as long as you have Wi-Fi, you can arrange these rides efficiently. Uber and Lyft are solutions to our pollution problems. They reduce CO2 emissions and specific types of pollutions. A 3-year study at the University of California, Berkeley found that each individual car owned by a ride-sharing service removed between 5.5 and 12.7 metric tons of greenhouse gases emissions each year, reducing CO2 emissions from cars by about 10%. This is amazing that it can be seen that Uber and Lyft are having a positive impact on our environment, and also that more people that travel together are likely to utilize these services, so it'll benefit our environment. Without ride sharing, specifically Uber and Lyft, it would be difficult to get around places. Imagine yourself one day and your car breaks down before going to work or school. What would you do? Would you call a taxi? Is it really worth going in that big yellow taxi to school? Now think about that once. Think about that twice. Is it really worth it? Technology plays a big role in today's generation. Similarly, these ride-sharing services such as Uber and Lyft have advanced, and it's better that we match up to time. Technology is advancing and it plays a crucial role in today's society. Similarly, Uber and Lyft are advanced and they are updated, and you can access it through your smartphone. And if you don't use it, you'll be left behind, and I'm pretty sure you do not want to be left behind. Also remember, it's like being in your own car but without driving it. This is also a good chance to help the environment. All you gotta do is download the app to whatever service you want. So I have Uber and Lyft here, so we'll open Uber first. And when we open Uber, the first thing we have to do is click where to. So our destination will be Sac State, since that is the most convenient destination to all of us and that we're familiar with. And it'll show an overview map. And once we press confirm, it'll show like where our driver is and where he is on the way. And here shows the different Uber services that are available and the prices with them. And all we gotta do is press confirm, and then we'll get an email with our receipt in it. And similarly, Lyft, we can just enter our destination, and it will have the different destination services as we go back and forth. Also, here's an overview of the map, and then all we gotta do is press set pickup. Furthermore, throughout this holiday season or throughout finals, I would recommend that you try to utilize these services because it is really helpful and you'll be thankful once you utilize these. So try using it.